Hi, my name is Heroism. I teach, mentor, and coach people on public speaking so that they can get winning high stakes speeches, whether it's one on one, at a job interview, or in front of a small group at a business or sales meeting, or before a large audience at a conference. Today, I want to talk to CEOs or people at the C level who have to make important decisions on improving the performance in their company. Now, all CEOs are interested in improving their performance. That goes without saying. But how do you do it? There are two things you have to keep in mind, and a lot of the CEOs just do not focus on this. They look for quick fixes that never works out. So the first thing that you have to do is pick a keystone habit that you have to change. Let's say your sales organization. Pick a keystone habit. Now, this idea comes from the book by Charles Duhigg, Power of Habit. And the specific example he talks about in that book is with Alcoa and Paul O'Neill. When Paul O'Neill joined Alcoa, rather than talking about how he was going to improve the company's earnings and stock prices and all that, he didn't talk about anything like that. What he focused on in his first uh, news conference was safety. He said that's all he's going to focus on, safety. If I can improve safety, that'll take care of a lot of problems. It will improve the company's performance, as there are a lot of people who are getting hurt or in some cases even killed because of accidents that were taking place at their factories. And once they focused on safety, things started improving. And the company had a stellar performance while he was the CEO. So, what is the keystone habit that I believe that companies need to focus on? Now, some cases, safety may not be it. But for most companies that I come across, the key thing they need to focus on is public speaking. Every person in the company is going to be giving a talk, especially if they're customer facing, whether it's in sales, customer service, or executives. They are going to give speeches. Do companies even focus on that? Hardly ever. I work for several companies and I've never seen any indication that this was even emphasized. It's just like either you have it or you don't. And there are companies who see the need for it if they're forward looking, and they may even recommend somebody, hey, you should take a public speaking course because you're giving a lot of speeches and we want to make sure that you're giving a good impression of the company and yourself. So they send them to a 3-day course or some retreat and expect a transformation to take place. And guess what happens? It doesn't work. Heroic efforts don't work. This is what happens in medicine. We all think that doctors who are really great are the ones who are saving lives every day. Well, most doctors are not saving lives every day. When a doctor has to save a life, that means that there are a lot of things that led up to it that could have been prevented. So, what I tell CEOs is forget about heroic effort, assuming that they understand that public speaking is a keystone habit that will improve their performance. I said what you need to work on is incrementalism. What you need to do is you need to work with a coach. Have the coach come in, do a workshop, 2 days, 3 days, and then that coach works with people individually as they're trying to develop their speaking. And why does this work? There's a relationship. That coach is going to know that what kind of speech this person has given, how he's done it. There's a track record. There's a history. When you go to these heroic events, whatever they may be, there are a lot of them out there, because everybody wants a quick fix. But they just simply don't work. Because if they work, everybody would be attending them. And I can tell you, I've attended a few of them, and they don't help you. When I was to work at companies like Oracle and others, these 2-3 day courses may help you with knowledge, but afterwards, they're practically useless. The method that works is first you have to acknowledge that is public speaking that critical to your success. Make that a keystone habit. The second thing you need to do is you need to make this an incremental thing. And the only way you can do it is have a coach assigned to work for 3 months, 6 months, or a year. And that's what's going to make a difference. That's what will help you improve your performance. And this is what some of the forward-looking companies do, especially in the hedge fund arena. As you have seen in the movie Billionaires, there is this psychologist who's a resident within the firm, and that's based on SAC, a company founded by Stephen Cohen. They had a resident psychologist to help the traders. You can't just send a trader if he's having a bad day saying, okay, go to a retreat and come back. That doesn't work. Stephen Cohen is successful because he realized that you need a resident psychologist. Similarly, if you're a CEO or one of the decision makers who want to improve performance, you really need to make something like public speaking as the keystone habit, and then hire a coach who's going to be working with the people on a regular basis. That one person. So there is a relationship, there is a history, and it's incremental. And that is what's going to make a difference. Think about it. If you need any help, let me know. Thank you for watching, and good luck.